Alright, there is a criminal, but do you know what? I'm going to leave the criminal alone. Let him... we'll just let him go. There we go. So they've got shops over here as well. So if we get up, we can actually get out, and you can speak to these. You can hire these as well. You can hire them for your ship. We don't really need to hire them at the moment, but they got shops here. See in the corner, there's a shopping trolley. So all the stations have people and ships landing all the time. Different races. There's Taladi, Split. There's a nice conveyor belt here. We can go along. But yeah, the game is just absolutely beautiful. And there's no loading screens as well. When you go from system to system, there's no loading screens. And then this guy here,
hello, can I help?
He sells some wares. There we go. Now one thing I have found is that you can actually make some nice money selling first aid kits. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy sort of 10 a year, and we need to get 10 sedatives as well. Or maybe 10's a bit too much. Let's get 5. There we go. So we get 5 of them. We need to find some sedatives. Once we find some sedatives, we can actually make 5 first aid kits, and they think they sell for around about 10,000 credits each. So yeah, that's 50,000 credits, for only spending a few thousand, which is not too bad. Hey, new follower, Everyday Life, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, and what's quite nice is that when you own other ships, you can own fleets of ships. You can actually ask them to dock in this dock, and you can see them land, and they're physically here. You can actually physically see them, which is great. Yeah, but this is our ship here. I wonder if we can actually trade. Have they got any wares here? Let's go into trade. Here we go. So you can trade energy cells, food rations, and things like that. The best way to look at it on the market, if you click this button here, it gives you some ideas of what people are buying and selling. So these are what people are buying. So food rations, they're buying it for 51. Weapon components, they're selling for 718. So this is what they're buying, this is what they're selling, and this is how you can do some trading within the game. But we'll look at that in a bit once we get some money for a trader. So I think what we do is we'll just leave, do some more scanning. Let's scan the station, see if we can pick up that mission again, because that was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep my finger off the trigger so I don't shoot the station again. But yeah, so what we do is we in scanning mode. Yeah, scanning mode's activated. There we go. Look at this. We found a mission. I wonder if it's the same story quest that we had earlier. Let's go in and investigate. Oh, signal lost.
One moment, please.
It is. Brilliant. Okay. So we're back to where we were, okay? Without shooting the station.
That should do it. I had to disable my voice filter. I was beginning to think my messages were being intercepted by those split fellows. I'm a little disappointed that it was this easy. I don't suppose they sent you, did they? Oh, that would be quite devious.
Quite devious indeed. Hey, so we've gone through all this.
What should I call them? I suppose captors is quite apt. Employers? They let me work on my own projects some days, you see.
Okay, do you need any help?
Yes, you see, I'm in a spot of bother.
I'm
in the middle of some important scientific research, which I'm unable to pursue personally from my current location. I'm looking for an assistant to aid me.
Oh, right, okay, well, what do you need?
I'll send the task to your ship computer. This is rather exciting.
Okay, so this is where we got to before, so we'll accept.
Wonderful. I have managed to place the device on a nearby docking area. You should be getting the coordinates now.
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to save. And just so we don't have to redo what we do. Saving in this game is so important. You've just got to keep saving, because it is quite brutal. If you die, you die. And if you haven't saved, you only go back to the position where you just saved. So if I haven't saved for a little while, just can you remind me to to save?
Docking granted.
Let's.
Docking aborted.
Oh. I haven't asked to be docked yet, have I? There we go.
Docking granted.
And we're on this one. Cool. Oh, like the way. You can get a docking computer, which will make the docking quite a bit easier. There we go. So what do you think of the game so far? It's very beginning of the game, but you can see how technical it could be. Okay, so we've got to get up and go for a bit of a wander. Find this console that he's asked us to find. It should be located. There we go. Okay, so let's pick up the interface unit.
Very good. I see you have found the device. This will allow me to monitor your activity and perform experiments remotely. Please keep it safe.
Perform experiments remotely.
My. It seems your pulse is elevated. You must be very excited to take part in this expedition. I'm glad.
Yes, I am.
So, shall we begin?
Yes.
I will attempt to direct you in the best way possible. Please be patient with me.
Okay, so we've got to undock. What are we doing?
I don't expect you've spoken with too many boron before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bozo Tar, and it is a pleasure. I do wish it were in person, but my current situation is quite precarious. You must be quite curious on what a lonely old boron is trying to achieve. There's still so many mysteries and unanswered questions.
So we can see another mission there.
Spacefly sentient? Where are the lost boron systems? Is faster than light telepathy possible? It is our task to push the physics of this universe to the breaking point and see if it answers any of those questions. My current employers only seem happy when my research results in novel weapon modifications. Very curious people, those Split.
Okay.
I do hope they move me to a new tank soon. My tentacles grow weak.
The boron. They're a water species, I believe, in space, which is fun. Okay, so he wants us.
How my homeworld is faring. It has been such a long time since we have had news of it.
Trying to get a word in edgeways. Okay, so yeah, we're doing that. We've got to fly to a scientific area, but we just noticed that we've got another mission here. So let's just see what this one's all about first. There we go. Are we interested in a job? What job's that? Okay, regardless of what your government and organisations tell you, people need what I'm selling. But my last runner didn't come through for me. I need someone to get a supply and bring in me a new batch without any fuss, and certainly without getting caught. I'm willing to pay more than the shipment's worth, and I'm already behind schedule, and there'll be a bonus. Are you interested? This is very hard. So unfortunately, we're going to say no. What is it? Security decryption system. No, we're going to decline. We'll just carry on with the main quest at the moment, I think. But we can always pick that up at some other point. When later on. Okay, let's see where it's going to take us. It's going to go over here, 43 kilometers. So let's fast travel. I'm not sure if my my chat is working because I haven't had anybody say anything for a long time. So if you're watching this, could you just put hello in chat or the word goat? Put the word goat in chat just so I can make sure the chat's working on my end. It might just be that everyone's just so enthralled in the game that no one's actually talking, but there we go. They're all enthralled in the game. Thank you, Thrall7734.
Using the long-range scanner to search for an anomaly in this vicinity. Aha! There it is. If reports to be believed, these anomalies are tears which may lead to other areas of space, much like the jump gates. I suggest you mark the location of the anomaly on your map. So, how adventurous do you feel today? Thanks to my research, I do have a fair idea of where you may end up. Of course, the quickest way to confirm my theory is to put it into practice.
So we can actually drop a civilian nav beacon here because that nav beacon now, we're going to go through an anomaly. So we've just got to fly now into the anomaly. There we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay, so it's like a little wormhole. But one thing I will do is drop another beacon.
It took a moment to realign the frequency
There we go.
It's just as I thought. You have made it through the anomaly and emerged in a distant region. Your location is actually of great interest to me.
Right,
Over
okay.
the years, I have managed to pull sensor logs from passing ships to help further my work. I highlighted this as a prime location for my research, should I ever get the chance.
So
While the previous anomaly is interesting, my findings point to something else here, which I expect will lead to a groundbreaking discovery. Allow me to guide you to a particular area.
there we go. Okay, so what happened was we picked up a mission from a station. We spoke to some boron who was being held against his will from the split, and he's asked us to assist with his scientific research, and he found an anomaly. So we found it a bit daring. So we went through the anomaly, and it kind of transported us into a new system. So if we go to our map, this is where we are. So we are now in the Grand Exchange. So we was in here and there. So I've basically marked it with a nav beacon. So anything green on the map is ours. And I marked here with a nav beacon. So we can always travel between the two through the sort of a jump bridge as such, in Eve references. But now he's asking us to go to another place. So let's go here. And fast travel. Davey Boy 4x4. Thanks for saying hello. Yes, chat's a bit quiet tonight, which is fine. We're just chilling out, playing some Space Games X4. I am excited about this game. Like I say, it's got a lot going for it. And what is that? That looks to be like a pirate miner of some sort.
I am currently evaluating what equipment we will need to make the most of this location. Space here is wounded, with a scar in its fabric.
Oh, it's a Zen raiding party.
There is no record of any abnormal activity at these sites. To everyone else, this is simply an empty area of space.
Okay.
In my search for signals from long-lost boron, I have detected multiple scars in space, which continue to spew a multitude of particles and radiation. In a bustling
Hey, Redman
sector
Dog.
such as this,
I'm very well, thank
only
you.
be seen as background noise. However, some of the noise seems to have artificial form. We are going to tear this scar wide open and peer inside. Of course, the universe is a fickle thing. One miscalculation, and we may well destroy the whole system.
Okay.
Ha! Such stakes make this all the more exciting. Before we get started, allow me to reimburse you for your help so far. I do hope the Split don't mind me using their credit account to help fund our venture.
Okay, nice. 25,000 credits. We'll have that. Yes, tough. There is. There is
a. First, need to place a satellite around this area in order for us to better understand its nature and how best to provoke the anomaly.
Okay, if I can get a word in edgewise.
So that we can see how the anomaly has affected the local environment. You should be able to acquire these deployable items from stations which offer upgrades. I know of such a station near your location. I will add the information to your map.
Okay, so yes, you can. There are shipwrecks. There are abandoned ships throughout the universe that you can claim for yourself.
Must be precise.
So which is pretty cool. So satellite and probes. We got to deploy one satellite. So let's get it as close as we can, and then we go here. Deploy satellite. There we go. Now satellites are pretty cool.
Good work. I'm receiving a much clearer signal from the tear. Almost immediately, I can see that there are far more
That's our satellite.
shears here compared to any other anomaly ever documented.
So that satellite basically keeps this area
But of what?
live, so you can see traffic, you can see prices at stations.
Could it be a temporal distortion? Perhaps dimensional? Very interesting. Would you
There's a fight going on over
there.
there.
In this specified area? I'm curious of this environment.
So now we're going to do a resource probe over here, which is cool. So yeah, basically when you also in X3, what I used to do a lot is when I'm shooting an enemy, it's just shooting, get them right close on the hull, and sometimes they abandon the ship. That's also true for this game as well. So you can actually get them to jump ship, and then you can fix the ship up by jumping at your ship and doing the laser. So basically everything that was in X3 is pretty much in this X4. Okay, so let's take a resource probe here. There we go.
You will now be able to see the yields of the resources in the area, should you wish to extract them. As for our research, it seems that nearby objects are covered in exotic particles.
Very nice.
Possibly spewed from the anomaly. I hate to be a bother, but I have an idea on how to proceed.
Okay, how would you like to
Need
proceed?
a ship to be flown to a very precise location near the anomaly. If we fit the ship with the right equipment, we may be able to open the tear wider and have a better idea of what is on the other side.
Okay, so we got to.
This will likely end up in the ship's destruction, so I will help cover the expenses of acquiring a new ship for the task.
200,000 credits. There we go. So we've got to buy a ship now with a captain and put in 3 antimatter cells and then fly it to this location. But we've got a bit more work to do yet. We've got to get some money, do some exploring and things like that before we get to that point. So do you want me to go and have a look and see if we can help these guys here? We could, we could always sell it, I suppose. Save now, so let's save. And let's do some pew pew. Some space pew. And see what we can help these guys out. Antimatter cells are usually found for sale in the following stations: the Antimatter Cell Factory Energy Complex. Okay. Right. Let's go over and see. There's the enemy. It's a raiding party M. So when you boost like that, it basically uses your shields. So you've got to wait for your shields to regenerate. Okay. Actually, he's doing pretty well. The blue bar above it is the shield and the white is the hull. There we go. Oh, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I have got aim assist on as well. But the little cannon I've got is just doing nothing to his hull. But we try and shoot him. You can match your speed as well, but this thing's a lot quicker. Come on, where are you? Now I hope that I've engaged the these Zen that the Xenon, sorry, that the other Argon guys are gonna help me out, hopefully. It's just taking ages. Yes, it's single player only. It's a sandbox. It's dynamic, so the world changes as we grow. As we get bigger, we can actually own our own stations. We can own our own. We have a fleet of ships. We have captains. Go on, boom! There we go. So there should be some loot to be had here. No.
Should we ever get to meet face to face, I do hope you can bring me some fresh tofu.
Okay, I think we're
The
done.
nuggets the split give me are more stale than their humor.
Right. So we shot him, but I don't think we get any. Oh, some containers. Where am I? Okay. We might see some containers over here.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, we did get. Oh, we got 10,000 credits for helping out for a good deed. That's pretty good. Is there any containers over here? So if we go to, or even scanners. Yeah, we're right on top of it. I want those containers and see what they're what they contain. Ooh. So yeah, we're just looking for those containers, and that may be worth quite a bit of money. So where are we? We're here. Purple. I think that's where my probe is, so I don't need to worry about that. But purple normally means like an anomaly, so we can actually jump. Okay. No. I'm not seeing the containers. I'm not going to waste too much time on it. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to explore. He's given us this here. Over here you can see you got the Taladi Wharf and the Taladi Shipyard in 18 billion. So we can have a look at that. Now these are the highways. The highways are pretty cool. So what we do is we'll just go and we'll jump on the highway and have a good look at the highway. So if we go through this thing here, the highway basically is a super highway that goes around all the systems. Well, not all the systems, but some of the systems, and it's just a quick way of getting around. But I'll show you that now. So if you watched any Rebirth videos, you'd be familiar with the highways, but it's been totally changed up for the X4 series. Hey Stock, ever since you mentioned this game, it's one of your videos I've been waiting to see the gameplay. Oh, brilliant! Yes. Well, today is the day, so we're going to be having a go on this tonight, and hopefully I'll do the game justice. We got a pillager, Kestrel Vanguard, scale plate packed. No. Let's just go. My guns are terrible. The ship is terrible, so it's probably safe we just chill out. Okay, so this is a big sector gate, and then it should bring us onto a highway.
Entering Grand Exchange 4.
Okay, so if we go here, we can actually see where we are. So we're at the Grand Exchange 4. Ooh, looks like we're flying quite fast as well. So you've got to explore the area, like I say, do some pinging. There's another raiding party there. Oh, I missed my ride. Okay, funny story. Looks like I've overslept here and the ship I work on is left without me. I need a fast passenger transport to catch up with the ship and drop me off. My job is on the line, get me there. Okay, so we'll accept that. Yep, start guidance, and we'll head over to that place there. So it's a nice easy 40 odd thousand credits. Yeah, we'll get to some pew pew. You can get some massive ships in this. You can get carriers. Like this ship is an S-class. It's a small ship. You can get medium ships where you can actually dock this ship into the medium ship, and you can also get medium ships where you can dock into large ships and large ships into extra. I don't think large into extra large, but you get the picture. You know, they're just huge, massive things. So hopefully the station will protect me. we go.
Docking granted.
Docking granted. So whenever you approach a station, make sure you're in scanning mode, and then as we're going along we can scan. There we go. Now we're just docking here. Okay, so he's got to line up, and there we go. Cool. So we've got to pick somebody up,
Welcome.
and hopefully, where are they? They're down here. So you got these little transporters in here. Is this him? No. So you got these little transporters where you can pick people up, or later on there's different things. But the engineering section, let's travel, and we go pick this guy up and take him to his job because he overslept. The lazy toad. There he is. Okay, his name is Ganatos Yasios Luligos the 9th. Yeah, so yeah, let's get a move on. So we're going to go to the Elite Vanguard, which is our ship, and there he is. He off he pops to our ship. We need to go back. Let's go back to the basic dock area. Trader. There we go. So we're going to check the trader quickly because we want some sedatives to make the first aid kit. If you remember, I was saying. So the shop is over here. What's quite nice is there's a quick return function. So once you're at the shop, you just press the dock in, which is Shift D, and you can actually transport back to your ship as well, which is really cool. So if this guy's got some sedatives, we can actually make a bit of money. Show me your wares. And no sedatives, unfortunately. Never mind. Okay, so goodbye.
Goodbye.
There we go. Shift D. Go back to our ship. So let's take this guy where he needs to go. Let's undock. Where's you need to go? Okay. 320 kilometers away. Seriously, wow. Is that where we're going? Alright, okay. It is. 320 kilometers.
Really didn't want to do that. Useless pile of junk hardware.
Oh, that's not very nice. So yeah, this economy is live in, breathe in. There's trades going around. You see all these, these ships that are trading. Let me just get rid of that. So you have obviously ships protecting the stations. There's a trading ship there, I think, or a courier ship. But yeah, you got all these different ships doing all different things. You can see like you got the fog of war, the fog of war, I suppose, for the map. So we just need to explore all the areas, and you get different stations within. That station looks to be under attack by a load of xenon. That one there. Hopefully they're not going to stop us. We're traveling quite quick. We're traveling at 2,528 meters a second. Oh, no. Come on. I think we just hit one of them. Yeah, we're getting shot. Quick. Yeah, we're okay. So yeah, you got to be careful of the xenons. Tough. So what does the scanning the station sections give you? Well, every section, I think it when you have your own stations, it allows you to build what you've just scanned. So it's worth scanning each component, because it if you remember in Rebirth, it gives you experience, where this gives you the blueprint, so you can actually build similar parts to your, for your station. I thought it was something then. So it's worth doing for sure. And also there's extra missions and things that you can find as well. Need to be a little bit careful going through here.